Hi, this is Mike Dershowitz, the president and founder of Mod Solar. I'm recording this video because a number of folks had asked me to explain why Mod Solar is supporting Startup Alley at SPI this year, and why it's important to us and why we think it should be important to you. So Startup Alley, for those of you who don't know, is a program that will be run at Solar Power International this year in Chicago at the end of October to highlight 30 startups who will apply to get into Startup Alley and will be judged by a committee of industry folks as interesting new companies and new ideas that are helping to push the solar industry forward. These 30 semifinalists, as we're calling them, that will be selected, will then be whittled to a list of 12 finalists. And these 12 finalists will present to a panel of industry leaders, successful startup folks themselves, venture capitalists, probably one government person. And these judges will decide which of the 12 will be the official Startup Alley 2013 winner. This whole idea came out of actually an experience that Mod Solar had. When both me and my business partner and chief technology officer, Kevin, we're just starting the company. And for those of you who don't know, Mod Solar is a technology company working here exclusively in the solar industry. Our primary product is called the Mod Solar platform, and it basically streamlines and makes easier the sales process within solar, and goes even further now into actually helping the folks that are doing third-party funding do originations, so that they can go from proposal to quotation to, from design to quotation to contracting and credit checking, and also the business process that supports all of that. So 2.5 years ago, before we started Mod Solar, we were just a couple guys with regular jobs who had an idea. And after a little bit of work, we got a couple alpha customers. And in March of 2013, we heard that PV America East was going to be in Philadelphia. And so we're based in Philly. And as you know, Philly is not, San Francisco when it comes to sort of the center of the world for U.S. solar companies. And so we said, well, wait a minute, it's here. We almost have to go. And the goal really was to see if the industry would be interested in what we had. And so we emptied the bank account of every dollar we had made up until this point with these alpha customers. And we get the very last booth all the way back in the concessions area where basically nobody could find us. And after 2.5 days, the experience we had was extraordinary. We picked up 8 alpha customers in those 2.5 days, got a host of new prospects, let our competitors know that we were here, and it was really a pivotal moment for us. And had we not had the level of reaction that we did, I honestly don't know if we would have gone forward as a company, and that Mod Solar would become what it is today, serving a couple hundred companies in the industry, including a lot of the big folks that are really trying to change the way solar, and residential solar in particular, is sold. So that success that we had gave us the idea that we really wanted to help other companies do the same thing. So in conjunction with the solar energy trade shows, who's running Startup Alley, and for those of you who don't know, SETS is owned 50-50 by SIA and SEPA, we'll be having a space, Startup Alley, at Solar Power International, where these startups can come and get a completely free table, free internet, free electricity. We're trying to reduce the costs to just about zero for these folks to exhibit. And the goal is to get them their first customers, introduce them to venture capitalists, introduce them to possible industry partners. All these things that happen and exist with more established companies at trade shows, but because of the expense of trade shows, aren't really accessible to startups. So that's the goal for Startup Alley, and that's why we care about it, because we want to promote these companies and repeat the success that we had from that initial trade show. So what can you do if you're watching this video and you're an industry person or an insider who's been in the industry a while and you feel like you'd be a good judge or an evaluator? Please reach out to either me here at Mod Solar or to SETS, and they could certainly send you my way. We'd be happy to take a look and have you join the evaluation or judging team. And then if you're a startup, please apply. You can find the application on SPI's website, and you can apply there, and your application will be considered, and hopefully you'll get one of those 30 spots. So that's it. That's why I wanted to record this video and tell you why I care about Startup Alley and why you should too. Again, please get in touch with us here at Mod Solar if you have any questions, or the folks over at SETS can help as well. Thanks very much.